When I made the mistake of taking the pain medication, it was like all bets were off. I went down fast.
So I was 27. I had 7 years parole on me. I was drunk and speeded up and said to myself, Mike, you're going back to jail.
Lost a couple vehicles, couldn't be employed, and eventually I lost my home and I became homeless. And Father Doug helped me.
I was born just a few blocks from here, April 13th, 1951. On April the 29th, I was baptized right over here in this baptismal font. This is my home parish. I received my first communion here, first confession, my confirmation. I celebrated my first Mass here and never really left the parish. Just kept coming back, walking the streets, going into the bars, giving out miraculous medals, green scapulars, I couldn't even walk at 10 feet with somebody who would call my name, Dougie, And I realized that it was really a call within the call, and that the Lord brought me back to this neighborhood where I grew up, sort of to go out after the lost sheep as a shepherd. It's Our House Ministries Incorporated. It's really, the mission statement is helping the poor and the needy, taking people where they are, but also to, more concern over their souls than their bodies, and it's really bringing God and bringing hope into their lives and giving them courage and second chances and new beginnings and just helping them. Calyx means chalice in the Latin, and the slogan is, we substitute the cup that sanctifies for the cup that stupefies. And what it really is, it's sort of like it's the identity, the AA membership. It's the Catholic identity for the AA membership. When you're dying from cancer, you have your loved ones around you. But when you're dying from drugs, you got the flies around you. That's how, an alcoholic or drug addict, they burn the bridges, they steal, they fight, they cheat, they lie, and they push their loved ones far away from them. And in our work here, we're trying to restore that and bring them back, back to their families, back to their children, their parents, back to their community. So at Calyx, we're all on the common ground as Catholics, and we can rebuild where our members leave off, maybe grade school, and they, go south and they leave the church and they pick up drugs, and they come back to their roots. And they find that strength once again, that strength of our church, the strength of confession, the strength of the Holy Eucharist, of prayers and scriptures.
I had actually lost the will to live in my addiction. That's how far down I had went. And then actually it was in the second Calyx meeting here on a Tuesday night when Father talked about the sanctity of life. And I realized how precious my life was, even though I saw nothing good in it at the time, This is just like, a haven of hope, what he has here.
There's no one evil. People participate in evil, and we need to condemn evil with all of our hearts and judge it, but not the person. Only God knows about that person.
I didn't have a choice at one time. It used to tell me what to do, and it was so spontaneous for me to do the wrong thing. I didn't know how to do the right thing until I came to believe in God, and he showed me the way, and it's so rewarding to just to talk to people and understand where they're at and share my experience, strength, and hope. And just God, Father has been just like everything to me, everything.
Now here, we're in Grace Ferry. Now the people outside will call it Grays Ferry, G-R-A-Y-S. But if you listen to the people who live in here, they say Grace Ferry. because there's nothing but grace. We have a bigger army than Satan, and we're down here, we're not on the defensive, we're on the offensive. We're going out after the evil. AA takes you off that broad way to hell. Calyx puts you on the narrow way to heaven, that way of grace, peace, and blessings, you know. And there are so many blessings here and graces here in Grace Ferry.